To the fans still outside the stadium, we remind you the pregame festivities begin in about 10 minutes.
Auburn's X factor tonight has to be the crowd and keeping Ben Leard healthy.
Ben Leard has been Auburn's quarterback through every victory that he has started and finished. Every game they've won, he's been the quarterback. You got to keep... You talk about loud, you can't hear yourself thinking here. It's incredible. They have turned the volume up a couple of notches as the Tigers come on the field. 61 degrees. We expect a low in the mid-50s tonight. Very little wind. Visibility 3 miles. I don't think that'll be a problem. Cloudy. There is a 20% chance of rain. The game conditions brought to you by Alabama Live, your home on the net for college football action, www.al.com. As Damon Duvall prepares to kick for Auburn. Has the ball teed up about 2 yards in from the left hash mark. Waits for the okay. He has it from the officials. There's the soccer-style kick. Down the middle of the field, now it's drifting to the near side where Richard has it. He's headed to the far side, crosses the 10, over the 15, tries to cut it back at the 20, and oh, is he met at the 19 by Travarius Pounds. Alabama will open in a shotgun with 4 wide receivers, 3 to the near side. Wide side of the field, Zhao, the quarterback, takes a deep snap. He pumps one to the far flat. It is caught by McAdley. They push him out of bounds up around the 28-yard line. As Larry Casher and Kenny Kelly were over there for the tackle. And Alabama is 2nd and 2. They're going to say at the 27-yard line. Here's Zhao under center, going to play fake. And now we've got a whistle, I believe. The ball has been, no, it's Zhao with a fake. Zhao just stopped and had possession of the ball in the backfield and stood there for what seemed like an eternity. Charlie, it fooled me. I thought that Andrew Zhao or somebody had blown the play dead, and it looked like Zhao just stopped. Up to the 38-yard line. This time he's in the shotgun. He's got 5 wide receivers, nobody in the backfield. Zhao looking to throw to the far side, too high, and overthrowing Millens up around midfield. Slot to the near side, backs are broken eye, and here's a give to Alexander. Cuts it off the left side, crosses the 40. Alexander speeds up to the 44. Nobody in the backfield but Zhao. Wide outs all over the place. 4 of them to the far side. Zhao takes a snap and he throws, and it is incomplete up at midfield. It was thrown behind Jason McAdley. Ball at the left hash mark for the Tide. Morgan waits for the snap at the 29. There's the snap, a little high, pulls it down. has time, and he boots it away. It's a wobbly spiral. Moving in is Cooper. He's got it. He's got some room. 25. Cooper 30. Cooper 32-yard line. Well done by Markeith Cooper. In the backfield, Clifton Robinson, the lone setback. Slot is to the near side, wide out to the far side. The ball near the left hash mark, about 2 yards in. Motion by Cooper back toward the line of scrimmage off the left flank. And they fake the end around. And Leard's in trouble as he throws a pass, and it is going to be caught by Lorenzo Diamond up at the 40-yard line. Diamond to the 40, up close to the 41. Evans is now the setback. Second and about a yard and a half from the Auburn 41. Alabama with a 5-man front. Leard under center. Has the snap. Going to give it to Evans. He finds a hole off the left side. He cuts across the 45. Dragging tacklers with him to the 46, maybe the 47-yard line. Reggie Miles from the Alabama secondary made the stop. Over there in a little pocket on the left flank. And Daniels was in the backfield, but he's now on the right side as a wide out, and they throw it out in the flat behind the line at the 45 to the 50 to the Alabama 45, and out of bounds is Tavarius Robinson. Daniels splits left, 4 receivers to this near right side. Leard from under center has it, a short drop, and he throws. It is caught by Daniels, breaks away, 35. Daniels breaking tackles, 30. Daniels 25. Daniels to the 23-yard line. They're not going to tackle him in the open field. They better get used to it. Miguel Merritt had to finally stop him, or he would have been gone. Daniels and Robinson to the far side. Wide out to the near side is Reggie Worthy. They're in the shotgun for the first time. Leard looking, throws to the, a fade route in the end zone, and there was just nobody there. I think Cooper got hung up down along the far sideline. Leard with nobody behind him in the backfield. Waiting for the snap. He's got it. Again, the short drop. Throws to Tavarius Robinson. Drops the ball. Is that a fumble? I believe it may be. They're still scrambling for it, and Alabama has fallen on the loose ball. They're going to rule that a fumble. Tavarius Robinson caught the ball, then coughed it up, but thought it was a fumble, and they chased the ball all the way back to the Alabama 46, where Kenny King fell on it. That's the first one of the game. The ball at the left hash mark for Andrew Zhao. Out of the eye, here's a toss sweep to Sean Alexander. Bounces off one of his own blockers, and they hurt him in and corral him. After about 1 or maybe 2 yards, Kenny Kelly on the tackle with help from Quentin Reese. Bohannon and Carter on the far side, 2 wideouts to this near side. Zhao in the shotgun. He's got the snap. He's got some time. Now they're after him. He pulled away. He's breaking to the right side looking for running room, and he's up to midfield, and they hit him, and down he goes from there. Auburn had him sacked apparently, but he slipped away from Leonardo Carson. Rob Pate put some pressure on from his safety position. 3rd and 5. At Auburn at the 50-yard line. Zhao to throw, pump faking, firing, fire sideline, got his man for a first down. Out of bounds inside the Auburn 40 at the 38 is Tim Bowens. Both ends are split away to either side. Single setback is Alexander. Zhao going to take it, going to give it to Alexander on a counter. Alexander slips through a little hole. He's at the 35 and rolls his way on to the Auburn 30-yard line. The slot is to the left side. They give it to Alexander again. He's got room. Alexander breaks into the 25 and hurdles on to the Auburn 23-yard line. That'll be another Bama first down as Quentin Reese got over there to make the stop. They're on the right side. Backs are in the eye set. Here's a give to Alexander. Cuts it back to the right. Alexander the 20 and bulls his way on to about the 18, maybe the 19. Pounds and Lincoln making the stop for Auburn. Here's a 2nd and 5 at the 19. Another give to Alexander. Bounces off the left side. Alexander dragging tacklers with him. Got a first down to the Auburn 15 and on to about the 14-yard line. Creighton and Trone had to finally team up to make the stop. First down Alabama. The tight end Jones steps away about a yard from the line of scrimmage and goes in motion. They're in the eye. The give is to McClintock. The big fullback blasts into about the 11-yard line off left tackle. Millen's in motion off the left flank. And here's a give to Sean Alexander to the right side, and they cut him down for a loss on the play back at the 20. Rodney Creighton fired through there, got him down around the ankles, and upended him for a loss on the play of a yard. 3 wide receivers, including Millens and Buchanan, to this near left side. Zhao in the shotgun, taking the snap, looking to throw, fires, incomplete for McCadley. McCadley down around the 10-yard line. 3 wide receivers and a wingback to the near side. Zhao, the only man in the backfield. Snap to Zhao in the shotgun. Zhao has plenty of time. Looking, fires, passes caught in around the 15-yard line. That'll be well short of first down yardage at the 16. Waiting for the snap. It's down. Kick is away. Kick is good. So Alabama, after an 11-play drive, gets a 3-0 lead on Auburn, converting following the fumbled lateral that led to the Bama score. Lane Bearden of Alabama prepared to kick to Tim Carter and Travarius Robinson. There's the kick away. It's going to be Carter on this near side at the goal line. 5-10, across the 15, spins and is hit about the 16-yard line and driven back from there. They really laced him. Jason Jones hustled down there, and that'll pin Auburn deep, starting at the 16-yard line. Cole Kubelik over the ball. Ben Leard will be under center this time. Single setback is Evans. 3 wide outs to the left, 1 to the near side. That's Ronnie Daniels. Leard appears to be changing his play. Got the snap. Going to give it up the middle. Evans blasts across the line of scrimmage, and he's up to the 20-yard line. The Tigers looking at 2nd and 6 at the 20. Out of the eye. Daniels off the top of the eye goes in motion to the left, leaving Evans as the only setback, and Evans crunches across out to the 25 and rips his way out close to a first down at the 26-yard line. Slot is to the left. That's the wide side of the field. Evans is the setback. Alabama showing blitz. About 7-8 men at the line of scrimmage to give us to Evans, and Heath churns inside up close to the 29-yard line, maybe the 30. Miguel Merritt, Reggie Grimes were on the tackle for Alabama. Leard changing his play. He's got the snap. He looks. He fires a pass downfield that is into the Auburn sideline and is out of bounds, incomplete. Trips to the far side. Daniels split to the right side. That's the short side of the field. Here's Leard in the shotgun, looking to throw. Benson got some time, but he throws, and it's incomplete to Daniels, right in his hand, or was it Reggie Worthy? Somebody got a hand on it, popped straight up in the air, and it fell to the ground, incomplete. Wind at the back of Sammy Mano.
Number 15, Freddie
Millens is deep for Alabama. 4th down play. Mano's looking to throw, and he does. It is incomplete to Rob Pate, who slipped and fell wide open out in the flat. Oh, boy. As they gambled, and it did not pay. Here's Zhao in the shotgun throwing to Millens. Millens 30. Millens 25-yard line. Millens a real speedster and very elusive. 2nd and 6 here. Alexander's the tailback. They pull the tight end off the line of scrimmage. Jones goes in motion to the far side, and he gives to Alexander looking for room. None there this time. They get him. He gets about a yard or maybe a little bit more. McClintock is a wingback to the far side. Alexander to the right side. Here is Zhao backpedaling, throwing. Millens looking. He'll get nothing. They'll lose a yard or so. Millens came back toward the ball, and Jimmy Brumbaugh and Larry Kasher bottled him up and dropped him at the 25-yard line. This is going to make it a 41-yarder. Lugner's ready. There's the spot, and the kick is away. It's plenty long. It's plenty high. It is good. Alabama leads it 6-0. All right, Alabama ready to kick. Carter on the far side. Travarius Robinson on this near side. Kicking is Lane Bearden. And it's a line drive. It's going to bounce. It will go untouched by Robinson and roll out of the end zone. Single setback for Ben Leard. He's got the double wing, and he's operating from under center. Cole Kubelik takes the snap, hands it off, and blasting right up the middle is Heath Evans. We're under a minute now in the first quarter. Auburn's got 3 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Leard's in the shotgun. Leard waiting. He takes the snap. He's looking to throw. He's still looking. They hit him just as he threw the ball, and it's incomplete. All right, Auburn in another possession situation. 31 seconds in the quarter. 4 wide receivers, 3 to the right. Here's Leard to throw from the shotgun. That's complete to Rusty Williams, 25. Williams 30, and out to the 33-yard line and a first down. From the Tiger 33, a first down play. Single setback. 4 wide receivers. Gives it to Evans, and he rips up the middle, crashing to the 35-yard line as the play clock runs down in the end of the first quarter. Alabama leads it 6-0 over Auburn. It'll be Auburn with a second down situation when we come back. Here's Ben Leard on a 2nd and 7 at the Auburn 36. Backs are split behind him, 3 wide receivers. And here's a fake by Leard, rolls to the right, throws. It is complete across the 35, breaking up to the 40, the 42, 43-yard line is Clifton Robinson, and he'll be close to a first down. 3rd down, a yard to go, the ball at the 42. Auburn changing men on the fly. Here's a toss sweep to Evans. Cuts it upfield. He's at the 45. Bouncing off tacklers up to the 50-yard line, and the first down is Heath Evans. Miles out of the secondary, making the tackle for Alabama. Single setback. That's Williams, Rusty Williams, behind quarterback Ben Leard. And here's Leard handing it off to Williams, looking for a hole, and there's not a lot of daylight there for Rusty. He got a yard, and he is wrestled down at midfield by their sensational freshman linebacker, Salim Rashid. They'll load up the shotgun, 2nd down and 9 at midfield. Daniels on the left flank. Here's Ben. Got the snap. He's looking, drifting back to throw. The screen pass upfield. Williams is hit, and he'll lose yardage. 3rd down and 12. The ball at the 47. Here's Leard with 4 wideouts. Leard in the shotgun looking. They're after him. He fires. Pass is going to be caught by Daniels. Racing to the far side of the field at the 45. He's into the Bama 41-yard line. Close to a first down. 10th play of the drive coming up. 3 wideouts left, 1 right. 1 setback is Evans. Heath gets the call. He bounces off 1 tackler. Gets inside the 40, and he drives on close to the 36-yard line. Kenny King and Cornelius Griffin came up to make the hit, and they'll rule him down at about the 47. 2nd and 6 at the Bama 37. Leard in the shotgun. Receivers all over the place. Ben's got the snap. Alabama in the blitz. He throws it. It is caught by Robinson, breaking 1 tackle. Can't break it away from another man at the 38, and he falls into about the 37. Javarius Robinson. There's the snap from Kubelik. Leard looking. He pump fakes and he fires downfield for Daniels. Did he get it? Yes! Inside the 15, and he's down at the 11-yard line. Beautifully thrown ball by Leard. Tony Dixon on the tackle as he cut from the far side back toward the near side. Had the step, made the catch, protected the football, and Auburn is in business at the Bama 11 after a 27-yard play. Driving from our right to our left, Leard moves under center and is changing the play. Evans the setback, slot is to the right side. Give is going to be to Evans. He's off the left, and he breaks inside the 10, plunges on to about the 7. Leard's in the shotgun, setting his line at the line of scrimmage to 7. Evans is the blocker. Big series here. 2nd down play. They need 6 for the first, about 7 for the touch. Leard sprints out to the right, throws back to the left. Wide open is Lorenzo Diamond at the 1. He catches it. He's in. Touchdown, Auburn! Beautifully designed and executed play. Leard taking the snap in the shotgun, rolling to the right, then throwing back to the left to an absolutely wide open Lorenzo Diamond right there at the 1-yard line. All he had to do was step into the end zone, and Auburn has tied the game.
That's the exact play that Arkansas scored on against Auburn. Lorenzo Diamond, here's the conversion from Damon Duval, and it's good. And Lorenzo Diamond faked as if he was knocked down on the block, and he was the tight end on the right side, and then he crossed all the way over to the left side, and Ben Leard found him by himself right at the goal line for the touchdown. Big Joe Dean Davenport ran it nicely, and Lorenzo Diamond, for the Auburn fans, ran it 1 better. And beautiful catch, beautiful throw. When you got a guy wide open, sometimes it's hard to get him to him if you're the quarterback, being Leard with a nice throw.
Here's a high end-over-end kick, a short kick to Arvin Richard of Alabama, who has it at the 10, sprints to the 15, crosses the 20 out to the 23, and is knocked out of bounds by Travarius Robinson along the near side after a gain of 14 yards. Spot is to the left. McClintock is on the wing to the right. Zhao under center, waiting for the snap from Paul Hogan. He has it. He drifts back. He fires to the far flat. Caught by Millens, dodging 1 tackle behind the line of scrimmage. And Millens gets up over the 25-30 and close to a first down. Should have his first down. This time they're in the straight eye with receivers to the near side. Sean Alexander on a first down play finds a hole over the 35, sprints out to the 40-yard line. Slot to the right. Backs are split behind Andrew Zhao. Auburn has a 6-man front. There's a play fake to Alexander. Zhao rolling out, throwing. Pass is caught across midfield by the tight end Terry Jones, and he's into the Auburn 49. knocked off his feet by Travarius Pound. Zhao in the shotgun, 4 wideouts. He takes a snap and he's backpedaling, pumping one over the middle to Jones. He can't handle it. Jones, as the pass was underthrown a little bit. Alexander's the blocker. Zhao to throw, forced out of the pocket, going to throw it. It is incomplete for Sean Alexander, and he was being harassed by Marcus Washington. Nobody in the backfield was Zhao. 3 wideouts, 2 tight ends. Motion to the far side. In the shotgun is Zhao with plenty of time, and he gets it away long downfield in that far sideline, and it is incomplete, intended for Tim Bowens. Patrick Morgan to punt for the Tide on 4th and 10 at Auburn's 48. He'll try to pin him deep if he can. Markeith Cooper, the Lizard, is in single safety. Here comes the rush, but he blasts one. Beautiful, beautiful spiral. It will go all the way into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20 for a touchback. Leard with a single blocker back there. That's Evans. Moves up behind the left tackle, and Leard's in the shotgun. Here comes the rush. Leard pump fakes, and he throws. Daniels had it, couldn't hang on, but a flag on the play. Daniels had double coverage, a pass a little high, and let's see if they might get Alabama here for pass interference. All right, here is Leard under center with Evans the setback. Slot is to the right, 3 wideouts in all. Leard throws out in the flat. Markeith Cooper behind the line. Gets up, breaks a tackle over the 30, 35, still on his feet down the far sideline, steps out of bounds around the 41-yard line. Reggie Miles chased him down from behind. That's well done. Here comes Auburn with a new set of downs at the Tiger 41. Evans the lone setback. Slot is to the left, wide out to the right. Leard could be changing his play. Going to give it to Evans. He's got a hole. Evans 45. Evans bouncing off tacklers up close to midfield. He'll be down near the 49. Tony Dixon out of the secondary, but that's an 8-yard burst by Heath Evans. Worthy and Daniels split to the right. Evans is the setback. Another give to Heath on 2nd and 2, looking for room. He's got some room. He's dragging tacklers with him, turning those legs, driving inside the 45, and hammering it onto the 44-yard line. That'll be another Auburn first down. Rashid and Spencer up to make the tackle. He runs like a bull, I'm telling you. Ball is at the left hash mark. Worthy goes in motion off the left side. And here's Leard throwing to Daniels at the 45. Daniels skips down this near sideline inside the 40 and on to about the 38-yard line on that first down play. 2nd down and 4. Ball inside the Bama 40. 2 receivers right side. Give to Evans racing to the outside, and this time they corral him after a short gain. Darius Gilbert came over from behind and made the stop at about the 37-yard line. 3rd down, about 3 for Leard. He's in the shotgun, juggled the snap. He's got it now, throws to Williams out in the flat. He's falling down, but he makes the catch at the Bama 30-yard line. That'll be a first down. 1st and 10 Tigers. From the shotgun, here's Leard again. Williams is the blocker. Waiting is Leard. There's the snap to him. He's looking. He pump fakes. He throws out in the flat. Williams has it again over against the Alabama sideline, and he's run out of bounds at the 25-yard line, a gain of 6. Daniels split left. Worthy goes to the right. In the slot is Markeith Cooper. Evans back in at the setback. It's going to be Heath Evans on the carry, and he bangs in at left tackle and moves the pile for a couple of yards. 3rd down, about 3 for Leard. From the shotgun attack, he throws. This is Worthy, has it at the 20. Got a first down, pulling away to the 15 and out of bounds. Ball at the right hash mark. Sideline right, open field left for Ben Leard and the Auburn offense. 3 wideouts to the short side of the field. Here's Leard. He's throwing. This one is caught. Cooper at the 15. Cooper at the 10. Cooper breaking a tackle at the 5. He dives. He's in. Touchdown, Auburn! Crossing pattern for Cooper.
It's called the Jerry Rice route. That's the popularized saying because Markeith Cooper, one of the 3 receivers to the right, he fakes as if he's going to run a crossing route to the inside, going to his left. Then he stops, pivots, and goes back to the right and catches the blocks of Reggie Worthy and the other receiver on that side, and that is a just beautifully executed play.
Duval for the point after, kicks her up there. It is good, and Auburn has a lead of 14-6 over Alabama. The Tigers, another beautiful drive. This one, 10 plays for 80 yards in 3.5 minutes.
So Auburn is keeping Andrew Zhao and Alexander off the field as much as they can, and that's the best defense against those guys because they're so talented.
Millens and Richard wait for the kick from Duval. This one is hooking toward the near side. It will bounce and go out of the end zone. Just over on that end zone boundary. Hogan's over the ball, snapping it deep to Zhao in the shotgun. Zhao's going to hand it off. That's Alexander, and he speeds out to the 20 and on to about the 21, maybe the 22. That was a draw play to Sean Alexander in the shotgun, but Leonardo Carson was having none of that. He stopped him.
Brawl handoff might think it's still a pass, but Auburn reacted beautifully. About a 2-yard gain.
2nd and 8 to go. Zhao in the shotgun again. 2 blockers back there. The snap a little low, but he picks it up and looks to throw. Near side, got his man across the 30, Millens, and he's wrestled out of bounds at about the 32 or 3 by Adlai Trone. Jamari Buchanan split to the far side, and Sam Collins to this near side. Carter's in motion. Back to the left as Zhao fakes and rolls out and throws. It's Sean Alexander behind the line. They hit him from behind and drop him at the 28 or 9. Marcus Washington had him. 2nd and about 14. Auburn with a 4-man front. Alabama got everybody out to the left. Zhao in the shotgun's going to throw with plenty of time upfield. It is intercepted. Intercepted by Larry Kasher at the Alabama 47-yard line. Kasher went up in a crowd and came down with the ball. Auburn has forced a Bama turnover, and they've got it in the Alabama end of the field at the 46-yard line. Daniels on the near side. 1st and 10, call it the Bama 46. Leard taking the snap in the shotgun. He pump fakes, and he's going to throw downfield for Daniels. Got a hand on it, but couldn't come up with it at the 15. They had him well covered down this near sideline. 2nd and 10, Auburn at the Bama 46. Evans back in the game. He's the setback. 2 wideouts right, 1 to the near side. Here is Leard from under center giving to Evans. They hit him just as soon as he takes the handoff, but he muscles his way back to the line of scrimmage as Reggie Grimes was the man who made the tackle for Alabama. 3rd and 10 from the 46. Here's Leard looking to throw in the shotgun. They're after him, and they'll nail him. And Leard really got teed off on back to the 44-yard line by Reggie Miles, and Ben lucky to be up and walking after that one. All right, Auburn to punt. Millens is deep. The wind in the face of Damon Duval, and he will be punting. And he gets it away. It's a wobbly kick. Chasing it down is Millens over on the far side. Back at the 16. He's up to the 20. Slips through a tackle and goes out of bounds at about the 23 or 4. Lorenzo Diamond was the man who forced him out of bounds. Bama will open from its 26-yard line. Zhao in the shotgun with 1 blocker. Zhao pumps one to the far side. It is caught up at the 30-yard line and driven all the way back to around the 25 is Jason McAdley. Zhao from the shotgun again. He takes the snap and looks to throw. Pumps one to this near side. It is almost intercepted, but caught by Tim Bowens and out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Larry Kasher made a lunge and almost had his 2nd interception of the game. 3rd and a yard. Clock stopped at 1:29. Here's the Tide with Zhao in the shotgun and 4 wide receivers. Going to give it to Sean Alexander on the inside handoff. He breaks 1 tackle and sprints up to the 40-yard line. That'll be good for a 1st down. Double wing this time. 2 wideouts to each side. Zhao waits for the long snap and takes it. Zhao's feeling some pressure. They hit him from behind and he goes down. Marcus Washington sacking Andrew Zhao. Loss of 2 or 3 yards. Alabama will spend a timeout with 1:05 to go. With 2 wideouts to the left and 2 more to this near right side. The snap from Hogan. Zhao looking. They hit him just as he got it away to Alexander out in the flat. Dodges 1 man. Now Rob Pate comes back and makes the tackle from behind. He slipped by Pate, made a nice juke step, and Rob was bought the fake, but got up off the ground and chased him down from behind. Good hustle by Rob Pate.
Well, great job by Auburn keeping Andrew Zhao in the pocket, and it brings up a 3rd down and about 13 to go.
38 seconds in the half. Zhao from the shotgun. Looking, Zhao fires, far side, incomplete to Buchanan on 3rd and 13. Patrick Morgan, the punter. No rush, and he gets it away. Nice kick. Moving up is Cooper. Cooper's going to let it go out of bounds over on the far side near the 20-yard line, probably the 21 or 2. Auburn has 3 wideouts, 2 to the left. The ball at the right hash mark for Ben Leard. Waiting for the snap from Cole Kubelik. He's got it. He gives it up the middle. Inside handoff for Evans, and he blasts moving the pile across the 25 out to the 26. Looks like Auburn may let the clock expire, and that's exactly what they'll do. Evans picked up about 4 or 5 yards on that inside handoff, but the team's headed to the locker room as play is about to run out. We're in the final 2 seconds of the first half, and there it is. Auburn takes a 14-6 lead over arch rival Alabama to the locker room at halftime. Stay tuned. Paul Ellen will take you through the halftime show as Auburn football continues in a moment.
Tigers will receive. Here's some scores. Final score, Tennessee 56, Kentucky.
Tim Carter on the far side, Travarius Robinson on the near side, and here's the kick. It's low, it's end over end, it's bouncing. It'll be fielded by Carter at the 5, 10, 15, up that far sideline, 20, 25. Carter hustled out to the 27 or 8 yard line. I thought Tim might be going places. He did speed for 26 yards. Leard in the shotgun, 3 wideouts to the near side. Evans is the blocker, wide out to the far side. Daniels give it to Evans. Evans breaks off the right, 30, breaks a tackle, 35, steps out of bounds at the 39-yard line, first down. Evans moves to the right side behind the right tackle. In the shotgun is Leard. It's going to be Evans. This time runs back on a counter play across the 40, and he barrels out to about the 44-yard line where Cornelius Griffin stops him. Double wing set in the shotgun, 2nd and 5 for Leard. Evans is the blocker. 2 wideouts to the right, 2 to the left. Waiting is Leard. He's got it, wants to throw, fires over the middle, and it's incomplete for Daniels. Daniels coming across from the right side over the middle, and Leard had to unload in a hurry and threw it behind him. They're in the shotgun again. Rusty Williams is the blocker this time in relief of Heath Evans. We're a minute deep into the second half. Here is a possession play for the Tigers. Leard throws it out here to Cooper. Cooper's got 5. He's got 10. He's at the 50, and out of bounds he goes at the Alabama 48-yard line. Leard still in the shotgun. Williams shifting over to the left side in the backfield with Leard. The snap to Ben. Give to Williams. He cuts it in. The 45, and he turns on to the 43. And Auburn continues to get big chunks of yardage on first down. They're in the double wing. Here's Leard loading up the shotgun again. Ben throws out to the far flat. This is Daniels, sidesteps one man, 40, and he fumbles as he goes out of bounds about the 38-yard line, hit by Tony Dixon, but that's going to be close to another first down. Under center is Leard. Evans in the backfield. 2 receivers to either side. Leard with a long snap count. He's going to quarterback sneak and turn ahead and get his first down as he just hurdles over the 35-yard line into close to the 34. Good job by Ben Leard. He just tucked in behind center Cole Kubelik and followed his block for a first down. They'll put him at the 35-yard line. 2 wideouts left, 1 to the right. Evans the setback. Leard's under center. Ben changing his play. Now he backs up. Going to run from the shotgun. 7 seconds on the play clock. 5-man rush for Alabama. Leard's going to throw. It is complete for a short gain up to around the 36-yard line, and shoved out of bounds is Markeith Cooper by Milo Lewis. Leard again from the shotgun. Evans is his blocker. Leard waits for the snap, and he's going to change his play. Got to hurry, got the snap away just in the nick of time. Leard in some trouble, rolls back, throws upfield at the 40. It is caught and muscled down, slung down to the field. Markeith Cooper by Marcus Spencer. In the shotgun, 3 wides to the near side. Leard wants to pass. Then looks, he throws to the near side. Robinson got it open at the 20. He's at the 15, cuts in at the 10. Still on his feet to the 6-yard line. First and goal, Tigers. Travarius Robinson. Knocked down by Gerald Dixon. That play covered 34 yards. First and goal, Tigers. Worthy. And Clifton Robinson to the far side. the only wide receivers. The ball at the left hash mark. Evans the setback. Under center is Leard with two tight ends. Leard hands it off to Evans. Evans blasts after he was really rocked at the line of scrimmage. He drove forward into the 4-yard line. Knocked down by Miguel Merritt. Evans behind Leard, the lone setback. Alabama with a 5-man front. Give it to Evans. Evans is hit, and he crashes in and is stopped near the line of scrimmage. Slanted off to the left side. Salim Rashid hit him. Wide outs to the right side. Leard sprints to the right, looking to throw. Going to fire in the end zone. Daniels can't come up with that one. It is incomplete. 4th and goal, 8:51, third quarter. There's the snap, the spot, the kick is away. No good. He hooked it. That is really tough to handle. Tyler Watts, relief pitching for Andrew Zhao. He's got it under center there in the I set. McClintock, the fullback, Alexander, the tailback. Both ends are split, and it's a give to Sean Alexander. Bounces to the outside, breaking tackles. He's at the 25, and he's out to the 27-yard line. Collins and Bowens on the right side. They're split away. Watts gives it to Alexander, looking for room. Won't find any. Losing yardage back to the 25. Double wing. Watts in the shotgun. Gets the snap from Hogan. He's going to have plenty of time, and he fires. In the far flat, it is caught at the 35 and hustling up to the 40-yard line, Jason McAdley. That's an Alabama first down. Collins and Carter, the wide receivers, toss sweep. Sean Alexander looking for a block, and he cuts it back upfield. Crosses the line of scrimmage. Short gain on the play. Quentin Reese, Leonardo Carson knock him down. Two tight end set for Tyler Watts. One setback. That's Alexander. Watts sprints to the right, looking to throw. Still needs a receiver. He's in a lot of trouble, and he throws upfield, and it is incomplete. And I can't believe there's not a flag thrown. Shotgun formation for Watts. Watts taking the snap, steps up in the pocket, throws to Millens. Millens spins away from a defender. He's at the 45 and hit at the 44 from behind by Washington and knocked off his feet. Carter and Collins split to the left. Out of the eye, give to Sean Alexander. Sean breaking tackles, spinning upfield to the 40. He got about 4, maybe 5 yards. Slot to the right with two wide receivers. Carter comes in motion, sprinting to the right. Cocking his arm, pump faking is Tyler Watts. He is hit. He's going down, and he'll lose a couple of yards. Back outside the 40. Good rush from Whit Smith and Alex Lincoln, who doubled up and made the stop. Possession play for the Tide. Watts in the shotgun, looking with all day to throw, and he fires over the middle. This one is, are you going to call it complete? I thought he scooped it up. It is complete for a first down to Bowens at the 29. 1st and 10 at the Auburn 29. Watts is going to give it to Alexander. Out of the shotgun, he hurdles inside the 25, drives on to the 22. Watts has him in the eye. The fullback now is Marvin Brown in there ahead of Sean Alexander. Terry Jones, the tight end, goes in motion back to the near side. Two wide receivers give up the middle. Slashing off the right side is Brown for a first down. He's inside the 20, drives ahead to about the 18, maybe the 17. Now they've got three wide outs as McAdley goes to the far side in motion and throwing to Millens in the middle of the field. He speeds to the 20, the 15, cuts it outside at the 10. Millens is hit from behind by Washington and dropped at the 5-yard line. That'll be another Alabama first down. 1st and goal, Alabama. 3:05 left in the third quarter. Here's Watts going to give it to Alexander behind the line. Sidesteps one man, barrels inside the 5, is hit, stood up and driven back from the 2. 2nd and goal at the Auburn 2. Jones backs off the line, goes in motion. They're in the stack eye behind Tyler Watts. Give to Alexander, and he blasts in, and they hit him right there along the line of scrimmage. Not much for Sean Alexander that time, as he was stopped pretty much cold by Reese, Fields, and Carson. It's going to be an option give to Alexander. Blockers ahead of him, but they hit him and drop him, and he is down right along the line of scrimmage. Sean Alexander had blockers ahead, but Alex Lincoln, Haven Fields, and Quentin Reese fought him off and stopped him right there at the 2. They're in the I set. Both ends are split. Jones, the tight end, in motion, back to the left. Watts, in his snap count, gives to Alexander. They got him behind the line. They got him behind the line, outside the 5-yard line. Kenny Kelly got him. Big loss on the play.
What a
Auburn's defense deserves all kinds of kudos.
What a huge stand by the Auburn defense. Unbelievable play by Kenny Kelly. He just shot the gap. Shot inside of Terry Jones, the tight end, who was trying to block him. and then Dustin McClintock, the fullback, missed him.
Now Auburn takes over at the 5-yard line, first down and 10 to go. Evans is the lone setback. Leard is under center. 2 receivers to the near side. Leard's going to throw off the play fake, and they've got him in the end zone. Oh, my. How did that happen? Ben Leard did not have a chance to get rid of the ball. He pump faked, and by then, white shirts were all around him, and man, that in the end zone.
Well,
14-8 now.
Auburn going for the big play.
Millens and Richard are deep for Alabama, and they're standing back around the 20-yard line. Here's Duval. He kicks a high end-over-end kick. It's drifting to the near side of Millens at the 18. Heads to the far side of the field across the 25, 30, 35, breaking a tackle over the 40, 45, and he's out to the 47-yard line. 14-8 with 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Watts under center, 1 setback, Alexander. He gives it to Alexander, speeds up the middle, breaking tackles, 10 yards, 12, 13 yards for Alexander, all the way down to the Auburn 37.
And that's the end of the third quarter with the score Auburn 14, Alabama 8.
They're in that eye set. McClintock ahead of Alexander. First down, Alexander. He's got running room to the outside. Bounces at the 30. Breaks a tackle. He's inside the 20. And he'll go down at about the 24-yard line. Alexander is the setback. McClintock is off the right side. And here's Jones, the tight end, in motion. Both ends are split. On the draw play, it's Sean Alexander. This time they hit him after a short gain. And he'll go blasting into about the 23-yard line. Alex Lincoln was the first man to get to him. 5 wides, 3 to the right for Tyler Watts. Here's a 2nd and 9 play. Watts in the shotgun, throws out in the flat. That's Carter behind the line. Carter hits to the 20, and they muscle him down there. Got about 3 yards on the play as Lincoln and Trone teamed up to bring him down. Millens to the right, and McAdley to the left. The backs are in the eye, toss sweep. Alexander running to the near side, and he's cut down at about the 16. Stanford Simmons got him after a 4-yard gain. Now Watts is a receiver to the far side. Millens is the quarterback. Millens takes it. He's got a hole. He's got a first down. Bounces off tackles. He's to the 10-yard line. First down, Alabama. He keeps driving on to about the 8 or 9. Trips to the right. McAdley to the left. Alexander, the lone setback, gets the call, and he'll dance in easily. Nobody touched Sean Alexander. Cut off the left side. Got outside and scored handily. Alabama's tied, about to go ahead on this kick by Flugner. Boots it up and in. Alabama moved 52 yards in 7 plays. Kicking off is Lane Bearden. This one's hooking to the near side. It'll be Carter, and Carter will watch it go out of bounds at about the 5-6 yard line, so Auburn will have it 1st and 10 at the 35. Leard sets him. Motion by Robinson. Leard waits. He's got it. He looks to throw. He's in some trouble. He'll run, and down he goes. They converge on him right there at the line of scrimmage, and they drive him down hard. Leard's in the shotgun. Trips to the far side. Daniels to this side. Looking to throw. They hit him, and he dumps it off, and it is going to be a grounding call. 4 wideouts. Leard in the shotgun. Got to get rid of it downfield, and he overthrows Daniels, who was cutting in, and Leard threw it long. Millens in single safety. Duval to punt. He should kick it from around the 15. Taking the snap, and he kicks a wobbly line drive. Millens will return from the 33. 35-40. Millens ran into one of his own men, cuts to the outside, broke another tackle, upfield to the 45, and on to midfield, and down he goes. Quentin Reese finally brought him down. He is really hard to corral. You can't hem him in a ditch. And then the sack and the safety in the end zone on Ben Leard as turning this thing around. Toss sweep to Sean Alexander on first down. Runs to the outside. Got 5, got 10, and out of bounds he goes. Trips to the far side. McAdley, the single receiver to the left or the short side, and the give is going to be to Alexander. Alexander breaking tackle, still on his feet, 35-30, and inside the 25 to the 24 is Sean Alexander. Slot to the far side with two wide receivers. Give up the middle, McClintock, and he crashes off right tackle. He plunges inside the 20, drives to the 16, maybe the 17-yard line. Collins and Bowens on the far flank. Here's McClintock crashing inside the 15, barreling ahead, and should have his first down or very, very close to it. Auburn trying to dig in defensively, make something happen. Wideouts to both sides. Here's a give up the middle, and blasting for the first down is McClintock. Hit and driven back, but he should have his first down. 1st and 10 at the Tiger 13 in the shotgun. Here's Watts. They are in on him. He breaks away and slips inside the 10, and down he goes at about the 8-yard line. Trips to the right, one to the left. Single setback Alexander. Alexander to the 5-yard line, and down he goes. He just kind of tucks in behind those big linemen, finds a little daylight, and darts through it. Lincoln and Washington made the stop after a gain of about 3. McAdley and Millens split to the right. Alexander dotting the I at tailback. Rolling left, and he's in there. Toss sweep to Alexander for the touchdown. Nobody touched him. 21-14, about to be 22. Ryan Flugner to kick. 7:02 to go in the game. The snap, the spot, kick is away and good. Alabama with its biggest lead, 8 points, 22-14, 7:02 to go in the ball game. The kick by Lane Bearden. Hooking again to the near side. Carter will field it at about the 8. Carter across the 10, the 20. Him to the 25 and out to about the 27. Trips to the far side. Daniels to the near side. The blocking back is Evans. Leard in the shotgun. Alabama rushing 4. Snap to Leard. He'll hand it off to Evans. Evans breaks to the outside. Gets across the 30 and down at the 31. Looked like Heath might have some more running room that time. 4 wides. 2 to either side. Leard from the shotgun. Ben looking. They're after him. He throws upfield. It's caught by Robinson at the 43, and Robinson will have a first down from there as they shove him out of bounds. Worthy and Robinson on the far side. One wide out is Daniels to the left. Leard throws behind the line of scrimmage. It is caught by Clifton Robinson, and he's up to the 45 and on to the 46. Worthy to the left. Got 2 blockers in the backfield. Does Leard from the shotgun. He's backpedaling, looking to throw. He's in trouble. He fires upfield, tipped around, and almost intercepted by Alabama's Milo Lewis. Tigers are 9 of 12 on 3rd down. Big 3rd down play here. 4 wideouts. Leard to throw. Leard looks. He throws over the middle. It is caught by Worthy, and that should be enough for the first down. Couldn't tell if Reggie came up with that one momentarily, but he did. He snaps it to him. Ben looks to the near side. Daniels needs a block. He's at the 40, and they get him out of bounds at about the 38-yard line. Leard needs about 3 on 2nd down. Ben waits for the snap. Kubalik snaps it to him. Leard looking. Leard's in trouble. He gets it upfield to Evans at the 35, the 30, the 25, the 20, and they force Heath out of bounds at the 21. That's another first down. Tony Dixon forced him out of bounds along the near side. Auburn driving, hoping to get back in this thing. Alabama showing blitz. Leard loads up the shotgun again. Ben steps in. He's into his cadence. Gives it off to Evans. Evans is hit at the line of scrimmage and smashes his way into the 19. Salim Rashid grabbed him and herded him in for a gain of only 2 yards to the 19-yard line. 2 wideouts to both sides. Leard again operates from the shotgun. Stands in, changes his play, gives a new snap count. Kubalik snaps him the ball. He juggles it. Here comes the blitz. He throws. It's complete to Carter, but they nail him immediately. Little or no gain. Tim Carter hit by Tony Dixon. Robinson, Carter, Worthy left, Daniels right. Alabama indicates they may blitz. Here's the deep snap to Leard. He's looking. He pumps it. It is tipped and is almost intercepted. He threw that right into the hands of Darius Gilbert, the Alabama linebacker. Alabama trailing by 8, electing to go for the field goal on 4th and 8. Interesting decision by the Auburn coaches. The snap, the spot, and the kick is away. It is up, and it is good. Duval kicks it through to tighten things up. It's a 5-point lead for Alabama. Just 2:58 left in the game. Damon Duval is going to move it over from the left to the right hash mark. Auburn's got 6 men over on the far side, outside the left hash mark, hoping to come up with this onside kick by Duval. Here's the kick. It's going to bounce. Alabama's going to get it, I believe. Wild scramble. Alabama's got it. All right, Watts is the quarterback. Alexander the tailback. Slot left with 2 wide receivers. Watts deals it off. Alexander looks for a hole and won't find much. He's inside the 35 to the 40 to the 39. And there's an Auburn timeout with 2:44 to go. Alexander dots the I behind McClintock. Both ends are split. Toss sweep. Alexander cuts inside, and he's ahead for about 4, maybe 5. Alabama got another touchdown to go up 22-14. Auburn has a field goal since then. Here's Alexander. Alexander in the open field, breaking tackles, got a first down, got more. 20, 15, and he's down at the 11-yard line, and that ought to just about do it. Slot to the right. 2:07 to play. 1st and 10. Crimson Tide. Watts spins, gives it to McClintock. McClintock blasts inside the 10, and he's on to about the 7. Carter and Buchanan split to the right. Watts is under center. Running from the I, Tyler Watts. Long snap count. He takes it, deals it off, and ripping off the left side is McClintock, and he's into the 6. 3rd down and 4 at the 6. Watts with the lone setback, Alexander. He gives it to Alexander. Bounces outside, and he's going to sprint into the end zone, making his cut at the 5, and that's a Bama touchdown. All right, Pflugner will try the extra point from the 25, so it's a 35-yard extra point for Ryan Pflugner. And he kicks it up there, and this one is no good. Shanked it to the right. You know, I just realized, with help from spotter Bo Benton, this is the same score as in 1981 when Alabama beat Auburn. Coach Dye's first year. There's the bouncer down the field into the arms of Carter. He's got it at the 10, across the 20, 25, the 30. Carter up over the 35 and onto the 40, 41-yard line. Lane Bearden, the kicker, made the tackle, and he's slow in getting off and favoring his back. All right, Leard from the shotgun with 4 wideouts in 1 minute and 2 seconds. There's the snap to Ben. He looks. He throws. It is incomplete over on the far sideline. Evans is the blocker. 4 wide receivers. Leard shotgun. They're after him. He throws to the far side, and it's intercepted by Alabama at the Auburn 48. 50, 48, the 40, the 30. Down at the 28-yard line is Reggie Miles. Tackle made at about by Geno James at about the 27-yard line. Well,
Auburn's Ben Leard has thrown all year. He's had a marvelous year and really would have had one of the years. And there's some fisticuffs going on the field. Looked like Ben Leard had a little cheap shot given him.
Penalty marker is down
by Kenny King.
Kenny King hit him late, apparently.
Doesn't show much class, but Ben Leard suffering his first.
After that, but he had a great season throwing the ball and keeping it out of the hands of the opponents. Well, let's see if Alabama will try to rub some salt in the wound, or if they'll just take the snap and drop to a knee with 45 seconds to go. And that's exactly what Watts does. As play getting a little out of control now. Both outfits squaring off, pushing and shoving. 32 seconds. This is always a tough time, especially a ball game of this emotion and magnitude, when one team is obviously going to win and the other is obviously going to lose. It's hard to keep your emotions in check, but Alabama, without running another play, will celebrate their first victory ever at Jordan-Hare Stadium. The final score of this one, as the clock runs down, is Alabama 28, and Auburn 17. The Crimson Tide prevails for the first time ever on the Plains, and they will go on to play Florida in the SEC championship game, Alabama having won the SEC Western Division. Well, that's the end of the ball game, as bragging rights will belong to the Crimson Tide, at least for the next year. We'll be back. Auburn football continues in a moment.